Welcome to San Diego, everyone. We're at the San Diego, we're at the Bay. This is an area I've actually never been to before, even though I lived in San Diego for a few years, back in the mid-2000s. Beautiful town. Talk about weather. Where's the best place to be homeless? It's definitely San Diego. So we're gonna check out what's going on here. I noticed right here at the end of the path here, interesting that it's the first time I've seen a tent set up anywhere. It's been right at the end of this curled end of the path, basically. So we're gonna go through, we're gonna talk. Some cool boats. I'll try to steady my camera. I saw the comment in the video about the Skid Row run yesterday or Sunday. And I saw the person's like, dude, steady your camera. And then somebody else was like, man, he's on rollerblades. And I was like, you know what? Doesn't matter that I'm on rollerblades. I got to get good enough to keep the camera pretty steady and watchable. It doesn't matter how ridiculous my rollerblading is. I've always said I won't sacrifice falling down for a good camera shot, but I can definitely work on trying to keep it steadier. Anyway, all right, so we're here in San Diego. Is the homeless problem bad? I haven't seen much. That was the first I saw were those two. You've got some bathrooms here. Yay. Taking care of human waste. There's no odor of any of that stink that we smelled in Skid Row here. And we're right next to the water, and even the water smells good. Everything smells good here somehow. Breezy day. Not a whiff of anything that was bothersome like it was in LA. Now, of course, we're also not in the heart of downtown, and I've heard that things are a little more dicey there. But we're gonna go up the coastline here, up this Bay Road. There's an interesting little shopping district here. Then we're gonna keep going north. I'm not sure how far we're gonna go. We'll have to figure it out. But I wanted to respond to some of the comments in the Skid Row video, because as predicted, the Skid Row video is, of course, doing really well and gets many more views than I normally get on video. It's in the over 1,000, 1,500 or something already, and it'll probably go over a few thousand over the next week while YouTube apparently recommends it, because that seemed to be what happens. So I don't know if YouTube's going to recommend this one unless we run into some really, I don't know, interesting, probably decrepit areas of San Diego, but I don't know if we will. So let's roll. Somebody said, the person who also said that the camera wasn't steady, said, yeah, I was wondering how you were getting around. I thought it was a magic carpet. That's funny. It does feel like a magic carpet. Many years of practice. And I'll still fall once in a while. All right, so what else I want to talk about from Skid Row video, actually. So a lot of discussion about, you know, a lot of comments like tell these people to get a job. They're just going to ruin any bathrooms you give them. Like, why would you try to help the situation there? And my approach is one of, there are going to be people that are not making it and are having trouble, and there's nothing we can do about making them want to get better even. It's just about simply managing the waste and the destruction sometimes that is created from them. So it's one thing, I mean, I always want to help people as well, but just want to manage, it's like, you know, containing the human waste on a very physical, mechanical sense, like getting the place to not smell like waste, because it's going to spread disease and make things even more, a worse situation already, you know, even more bad. So that's why I always start with cleanliness. And now with the whole discussion about all the viruses and COVID and stuff like that, there's never been a more important time to maintain sanitary conditions, especially when the amount of virus and stuff that you get kind of dictates how you respond to a virus. You get a heavy load, a viral load or whatever, of a bad virus because you're swimming in somebody's feces in LA, it's going to be a lot worse than if you just had somebody sneeze on you for 5 minutes. Let's go this way. So point is what we got, wood here, but we're not gonna do the wood. Ouch! Look at this boat. This is the USS Midway, I believe, museum. Get off this. We got a lot of interesting things making it difficult to rollerblade. So here's a big boat with some planes on it. Some old World War II planes, it looks like. That's pretty cool. Weird half concrete line I have to straddle to keep rolling. I'll get out of here in a second. Actually, I could have ridden on those bricks. They weren't that bad. So looking at how basically it's a problem we have to contain. Thinking about it that way, then it doesn't matter whether or not you support the poor decisions that have led someone to end up down at Skid Row. You don't have to feel guilty about wanting to help the situation down there, even if you don't like the way the people down there may be living their lives to get them there, right? It doesn't matter. You still have to drive through there. You still, as a tourist, sometimes you may accidentally get lost and need to go to the bathroom. Like, why can't every place be sanitary and American awesome, right? Why do we have to look third world like it does? I mean, it really does look like laws don't mean much down there and trash is everywhere, and it doesn't look like what you would say, I want to come to America, I don't want to come to that, right? So we can do something about that though. And people that complain about where the tax dollars get spent. So yeah, put some pressure on your politicians in a way of do this. Like, I'm like, where are the automated robotic bathrooms that clean themselves? Like, I'll show you how to invent one, show you what one looks like. Put those in there. I mean, I saw a bunch of people down at Skid Row getting paid to clean up the trash. They had trash cans on wheels. They had some
pokers and dustpans and stuff to pick up things, but it was just more and more and more in every direction. That's what it was. So I heard them talking because I saw a couple different groups of people doing it. And, they had vests on, like, I don't know, not security, but something, on them. And I was like, they're talking about how they're like, yeah, we just did that, man. There's even more over there now. Like they have their hands full. This is something for a robot to do because people, people are not being responsible, obviously, right? So, but it doesn't mean things can't be done. It doesn't mean you have to like who you're helping. It just means you're just helping the situation, because it's the kind of technology that can be applied everywhere. You could go to every small town, every rest area, everywhere, not have those things need to be maintained by humans and have them self-cleaning. There's a lot of advantages to that, and I'll talk more about that. So we're not seeing many people peppered on this path. There's a lot of construction going on. Airport where the sensors on the plane always go off whenever they land at that airport, because there's a building that's like in the way that is too close to the plane. It always says like pull up, pull up, pull up every time the pilots land. I've heard about that. What is this? Catch Grill. That's a cool little Miguel's Cocina, sorry, cookery, kitchen. Cocina. Brigantine. Cool, like Christopher Columbus era boat here. No, that would be later than the 1700s. This thing isn't all made of wood, is it? What's this thing? Star of India. Wow, this thing looks like from another century. The sails, wow. Sailed steam submarine. Yep, he's taking pictures because that's a cool boat. I agree. Like I look homeless. Downtown. More boats. Boy, port. You want to hang out here, you want to leave here because the weather's great, right? Seas are calm. So we're kind of skirting west of downtown because we are just along the coast. So we're going to loop in eastward because I feel like we've kind of come to the end. We don't need to go to Ocean Beach or Pacific Beach. We're all the way up to La Jolla. La Jolla will be another video. Here we got a guy. Yeah, yelling at the cop right there. Yeah, see, so be in trouble, right? So the cop's probably trying to get rid of him. Actually, I want to stop for a second. Let's see here. So, I mean, you know, you can see who's on the right side of the law here. Gonna make him pick up his stuff. You know, yeah, see, he's like a child, right? Complaining, standing out. So this is what we all see. Wow, now he's approaching the cop. Now watch out with the cigarette. Sorry, I'm not actually looking at the phone. Well, so what do you do with this guy, right? Probably a lot of things that led this guy to this in his life, and I'll leave him be because I don't think he's going to be too bad, although he's certainly angry. And he's angry at everybody. He's not angry at us, but he's angry at the world. And, you know, it's kind of like, I think we all are like, get that guy some help so he isn't here on the beach walk toward the end. You can see the police presence is there and certainly has done a very good job, and that's probably why I'm not seeing much of anything coming up and down this road. I'm sure of it. Let's see if we can not get run over. So anyway, that's the kind of stuff you're going to see. Let's go down here and see what things look like downtown, because you can see that I mean, there's only so many police and so much space you can cover with the number of men that you have. So are they keeping that area of the beach really, really clean? And then, you know, are there other areas that just simply can't be maintained that become too populated? I don't know. Find out. Oh. No patines de ruedas aquí.
I will appreciate you.
No, sure. I'm looking for downtown. Is ahí.
Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, I guess I'm in a special place with the fountains here. And I didn't realize that. Patines de ruedas. Rollerblades in Spanish. Cuatro ruedas. I think inline skates was probably en línea. Patinas en línea. It's probably a term as well. I've never heard it used, but seems like it would be. All right. Let's see what we can see downtown real quick. The kid wanted to be a left guard. Stop me. All right. What we got here? Well, waterfront park. Now we're looping back this way toward all the buildings, right? So if we're gonna see anything, probably gonna see it here. We got a bike lane, so let's use it. Well, let's not use it. Too many rocks. So I can't go backwards. I should watch myself going forwards. I'd rather take the sidewalk, actually. Too many rocks. Because they're doing a lot of construction. So we'll do that. This is much smoother. So what are we gonna see? We're already 15 minutes into this video. But I mean, it's looking pretty chill, pretty calm, pretty not much, right? All the way through here. So I'm not seeing a problem in this area of San Diego. A little police presence in front of here. I mean, it looks kind of boring, so I guess this part clean, certainly not looking anything like Los Angeles within the western proximity of the downtown area toward the bay. That area is 97% clean from what we saw here on a Tuesday afternoon. That's about it. So, all right guys, that's Rollerblade USA, San Diego, down by the bay edition. Good luck, man. All your trips be merry.